ഹിസ്റ്ററി ടിപ്സിൻ്റെ പുതിയ എപ്പിസോഡിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. കാലിക്കറ്റ് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയുടെ BA ഹിസ്റ്ററിയുടെ 4th സെമസ്റ്ററിൻ്റെ ഒരു പേപ്പറാണ് ഇന്ത്യൻ ഹിസ്റ്ററി. അതിലെ മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ ചോയ്സ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആണ് നമ്മൾ നോക്കുന്നത്. ഹു റോട്ട് ആൻ ഇൻട്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ടു ദ സ്റ്റഡി ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യൻ ഹിസ്റ്ററി? D.D. Kosambi wrote an introduction to the study of Indian history. The famous paper entitled Was There Feudalism in Indian History belongs to Habans Mukhia. The famous paper entitled Was There Feudalism in Indian History belongs to Habans Mukhia. Which among the following are the structural model related to the early Indian history? Polity based on feudalism, theory of integrated polity, theory of segmentary state. ഇതെല്ലാം തന്നെ സ്ട്രക്ചറൽ മോഡൽ റിലേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളതാണ്. What is Samanta system? A political system based on hierarchy of vassals. A political system based on the hierarchy of vassals is called a Samanta system. With which dynasty did Indian Muslims start entering into positions of power? Khalji dynasty. Which tax was not permitted by the Shariat? Marriage tax. Which tax was not permitted by Shariat? Marriage tax. Which was not true about jizya? The first ruler to collect it is India was Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Jizya ആയിട്ട് റിലേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഫാക്ട്സ് ആണ്. ഇറ്റ് വാസ് എ ടാക്സ് ഓൺ നോൺ മുസ്ലിംസ്. ബ്രാഹ്മിൻസ് were generally exempted from it. It never yielded any substantial revenue. The Iktas during the period of Delhi Sultanate were also known as Muktis. The Iktas during the period of Delhi Sultanate were also known as Muktis. Iktas Mukti എന്ന പേരിൽ കൂടി അറിയപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. How many jitals made up by Tanga? 48 jitals made up by Tanga. Who is identified as Tamerlane? Tamerlane എന്നറിയപ്പെടുന്നത് തിമൂറിനെയാണ്. Diwani Gohi, created by Muhammad Tughlaq, looked after agriculture. Who was the first sultan to pay soldiers in cash instead of through iktas? Alauddin Khilji. Who was the first sultan to pay soldiers in cash instead of through iktas? Alauddin Khilji. Who introduced token currency in China before Muhammad Tughlaq introduced in India? Kublai Khan. Who was a Shahina market superintendent? Who was a Shahina market superintendent? Market superintendent പറയുന്ന പേരാണ് ഷാഹന. Who completed Qutub Minar? Balban completed Qutub Minar. What was Aragata? A device to lift water. A device to lift water is called Aragata. Karai was a tax on milch cattle. Karai was a tax on milch cattle. Who among the following medieval historians commented that death liberated Muhammad Tughlaq from his people and freed them from him? Ibn Battuta. What was Kharaj? Land tax. Kharaj was land tax. Who were the Rais and Ranas? Local chiefs who opposed sultans. സുൽത്താനെ എതിർത്ത ലോക്കൽ ചീഫിൻ്റെ പേരുകളാണ് റൈസ് ആൻഡ് റാണാസ്. Who were Baris? Secret agents. Baris are secret agents. Under whose reign did Diwani Ars become a separate department? Balban's reign, Diwani Ars became separate department. What was the correct chronology of Delhi Sultanate? Slave dynasty, Khilji dynasty, then Tughlaq, Sayyid and Lodi. Who was known as Lag Baksh? Aibak. Qutbuddin Aibak is known as Lag Baksh. Who introduced Chahara for the first time? ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ചഹര കൊണ്ടുവന്നത് അലാവുദ്ദീൻ ഖിൽജി. The term Ganima in Delhi Sultanate stands for war booty. Ganima means war booty. Which of the Sultan established an employment bureau, a charity bureau and charitable hospital, Firoz Shah Tughlaq, who introduced the famous Persian festival of Nowruz, Balban, who was appointed as an envoy of Muhammad bin Tughlaq in the court of Chinese Emperor Ibn Battuta. Which one of the cities was not founded by Firoz Shah Tughlaq? Tughlaqabad. Which one of the cities was not founded by Firoz Shah Tughlaq? Firoz Shah Tughlaq നിർമ്മിക്കാത്തത് ഏതാണ്? തുഗ്ലക്കാബാദാണ്. ജാൻപൂർ, ഹിസാർ, ഫിറോഷാബാദ് ഇതെല്ലാം തന്നെ ഫിറോസ് ഷാ തുഗ്ലക്ക് നിർമ്മിച്ചതാണ്. തുഗ്ലക്കാബാദ് ഫിറോസ് ഷാ തുഗ്ലക്ക് നിർമ്മിച്ചതല്ല. What was a tribute realized from the subjugated Indian chiefs is known as Kidmati. The Hindu ruler of Sindh defeated and deposed by the Arab invaders was Dahar. The Hindu ruler of Sindh who was defeated and deposed by the Arab invaders was Dahar. Whom did Mahmud of Ghazni defeat, the conquer and annex Peshawar and Punjab? Hindu Shahis. Whom did Mahmud of Ghazni defeat to conquer and annex Peshawar and Punjab? Hindu Shahis. Who was the court poet of Muhammad Ghazni and author of Shahnama? Firdausi. Who was the first Indian ruler to defeat Muhammad of Gaur? Mularaja II, the Solanki ruler of Gujarat. Mularaja II, the Solanki ruler of Gujarat. Diwani Khairat was a separate department of public works and welfare. Diwani Khairat was a separate department of public works and welfare. Who was the founder of the city of Agra? Sikandar Lodi. Who was the founder of city of Agra? Sikandar Lodi. Arrange the following Delhi Sultans of Mamluk dynasty is chronological order. Mamluk ഡൈനാസ്റ്റിയിലെ സുൽത്താൻമാരുടെ ക്രൊണോളജിക്കൽ ഓർഡറിൽ അതിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് വരുന്നത് കുതുബ്ദീൻ ഐബക്, സെക്കൻഡ് ഇൽത്തുമിഷ്, തേർഡ് വരുന്നത് റസിയ, ഫോർത്ത് വൺ നസ്രുദ്ദീൻ മുഹമ്മദ്, പിന്നെ വരുന്നത് ബാൽബൻ, ദെൻ കൈക്കോബാദ്. Which of the following new techniques in the cotton textiles industry were introduced in India by the Turks? ധാഗ്, അതായത് ബ്രാൻഡിങ് ഓഫ് ഹോഴ്സസിന് പറയുന്നത് ധാഗ്. ചഹ്ര എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്റ്റീവ് റോൾ ഓഫ് ദ സോൾജിയർ. ചഹ്ര ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്റ്റീവ് റോൾ ഓഫ് സോൾജിയേഴ്സ് എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. പൈബോസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പൈബോസ് കിസ്സിങ് ദ സുൽത്താൻസ് ഫീറ്റ്, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് പൈബോസ്. നൗറോസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പേർഷ്യൻ ന്യൂ ഇയറിനാണ് നൗറോസ് എന്ന് പറയുക. സിജദ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പ്രോസ്ട്രേഷൻ ഇൻ ഫ്രണ്ട് ഓഫ് ദ സുൽത്താൻ. സുൽത്താൻ്റെ മുമ്പിൽ സുജൂദിൽ വരിക, അതാണ് എന്ത് പറയുക സിജദ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ. Which Sultan represented himself as Sikandar E Sani, the second Alexander? Alauddin Khilji represented himself as Sikandar E Sani, അഥവാ സെക്കൻഡ് അലക്സാണ്ടർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് അലാവുദ്ദീൻ ഖിൽജിയാണ്. നിക്കോളോ ഡി കോണ്ടി, an Italian visitor, came to Vijayanagar during the reign of Devaraya I, who bore the title Gajabendagara Devaraya II. Which Vijayanagara ruler sent an embassy to China? Bukka I. What is the correct chronology of dynasties that ruled Vijayanagar? Sangama, Saluva, Tuluva, Aravidu. Which Bahmani ruler shifted the capital from Gulbarga to Bidar? Ahmad Shah Wali. When was the Bahmani kingdom founded? 1347. Which was the second capital of Vijayanagar Empire? Ponukonda. What was the largest administrative division in Vijayanagar? Mandalam. Mandalam was the largest administrative division of Vijayanagara, that is Mandalam. Who founded the Varkari sect in Maharashtra? Tukaram. Tukaram founded the Varagari sect in Maharashtra. Who founded the Varagari sect in Maharashtra? That is Tukaram. Tukaram founded the Varagari sect in Maharashtra. Who established the Chishti order in India? Sheikh Moinuddin Chishti. Who built a college at Bidar, making it an important intellectual center in Deccan? Mahmud Gawan. God is the breath of all breath. Kabir. Dohas were couplets which Kabir composed and by which the tongue his followers. Guru Nanak was born in 1469. 1469. Amukta Malyada is a book on polity. Madhura Vijayan, written by Ganga Devi, describes capture of Madhura by Kampana. Who wrote Gangadasa Pralabha Vilasam? Gangadhara. Gangadhara. What were Varahas? Gold coins are known as Varahas. Amukta Malyada was written in Telugu. City of Nagalabura was built by Krishnadevaraya. Sangama brothers who founded Vijayanagar were originally in the service of Kagadiya kingdom. Kagadiya kingdom, who was responsible for developing Guru Mukti script. Guru Angad, who was responsible for developing the Guru Mukti script. Guru Angad, who was Murid. A disciple is known as Murid. A silsila was a Sufi order. Suddhadvida was propounded by Vallabhacharya, who wrote Dashabodha. Dashabodha Ramdas, who started Khalsa in Sikh religion. Guru Gobind Singh, who started Khalsa in Sikh religion. Guru Gobind Singh, who wrote Sursuravali. Surdas. Which one of the following places was known as Shira-e-Hind? Jaunpur. Which one of the following ruler of Kashmir has been described as Akbar of Kashmir? Zainul Abidin. According to Abdul Razak, the play of the policemen of Vijayanagar was paid from the proceeds of brothels. Brothels. What is Astavana? Land Revenue Department is known as Astavana. Term Sanabova or Sanaboga was an official designation under Vijayanagara kingdom, refers to the village accountant. Village accountant. In which language did Babar write his memories called Tuzuki Babri? Mongol language. Which revenue system among the following is known as Bandobast system? Zabti. Zabti. What was the original name of Nur Jahan? Mehrun Nisa. Mehrun Nisa. Which Mughal is credited with the prohibited sati unless the widow herself of her own free will persistently desired it? Akbar. Who among the following Englishmen was given the title of Khan by Jahangir? Hawkins. Hawkins. What was Dosba, Sehasba, and who introduced it? A sub-rank of Sawar introduced by Jahangir. Who among the following Mughal ministers was the paymaster general as well? Mir Bakshi. Mir Bakshi. Who were the Harkaras of Mughal period? Spies and special couriers. What was the Jajmani system of Mughal period? A reciprocal system that existed in rural India between the peasantry and other occupational groups. During Akbar's reign, a group of scholars translated Mahabharata into Persian from Sanskrit. What is Persian version is called Raznama. During Akbar's reign, a group of scholars translate Mahabharata into Persian from Sanskrit. What is its Persian version called? Raznama. Which of the following revenue systems were Akbar's own innovations? That is Zabti and Dakhsala. Other revenue systems were Akbar's or innovations. Who translated Tuzuk-e-Babri into Persian? Abdur Rahman. Who wrote Tabaqat-e Akbari? Nizamuddin Ahmad. Who wrote Tabaqat-e Akbari? Nizamuddin Ahmad. Nizamuddin Ahmad. Who was in charge of Pargana? Shikdar. Shikdar was in charge of Pargana. Which of the following varieties of land during Mughal period did not yield any land revenue to the state? Suyughal. Which of the following varieties of land during Mughal period did not yield any land revenue to the state? Suyughal. What portion of actual produce was fixed as the demand of the state under Zabti? 1/5. 1/5. Akbar's enlightened religious policy was based on his philosophy of Sulhi-Kul, which meant universal peace. Akbar's enlightened religious policy was based on his philosophy of Sulhi-Kul, which meant universal peace. The police chief of a city was called Kotwal. Kotwal. To assist the Maratha king, there was a council of state ministers known as Ashtapradhan. Ashtapradhan. Under Maratha administration, who was Dabir. Foreign secretary is known as Dabir. Shivaji was born at Shivneri. Shivaji was born at Shivneri. Dalals were brokers. Dalals were brokers. Who wrote Tariq-e-Firoz-Shahi? Ziauddin Barani. Who wrote Tariq-e-Firoz-Shahi? Ziauddin Barani. During the Mughal period, the Karwanis or Nayagas were merchants. During the Mughal period, the Karwanis or Nayagas were merchants. Okay, thank you.